Pretty Bass Nation, me and the wife, while the kids are sleeping, are making some sprayed grass in all kinds of different molds. Just to give you an example of what sprayed grass looks like up close, it's a real thin watermelon with blue flake top and then a charcoal bottom with purple flake on the bottom. So sometimes it's easier to actually see the difference in the actual sprue here. So you guys can see that line going down that sprue. So it's a watermelon blue flake with charcoal and purple flake, which makes a real cool sprayed grass. I'm sure you guys have seen it in Zoom, but let me get that hung back up here. So we've been making baits for a little while. Been working at it for about an hour. If I can get these hung up here and show you what we've gotten done. Alrighty. So, got about 3 rounds of all of our molds shot so far. Got the Ned rigs hanging down low. Got the knuckle draggers, the punching crawls, the little beavers, twin tail grubs, and then baby brush hogs. That's what we're pouring today. Oh, and can't forget the 4, 5, and 6 inch Senkos down there on the bottom. So that's what we're doing. Let you guys watch us pour a few here. So I don't have the tripod, so using a clamp. Alrighty. So first thing you do is you take the injector. If you ever want to buy one of these shooting star systems. If you're doing 2 colors, I've got the watermelon on this side and the charcoal on that side. You just draw it out slowly. We got a nice little system down. I shoot 3 molds, I hang, she undoes 3 molds, and then we just keep the process going. So I'm gonna hang these up here just a second. Here's what the Ned rigs look like. So you see that line going down the bottom. I don't know if it's focusing well enough or not. Here's the punching crawls. So you can see that line going down the center of that sprue. See that difference in the color, the watermelon to the charcoal. Those are the punching crawls. Great little Texas rigging bait. Got these little beavers. Got the flat-sided worm, 6.75, and another set of Neds. We got some other molds going as well, but it gives you an idea of what we're doing here. I just wanted to make a short tutorial video we're gonna finish injecting, and I'll give you or send you a picture of the finished products. Thanks for tuning in. Alrighty guys, so the kids woke up. This is about a gallon of plastic that we used here. So looks like we ended up with what is that, 25 6.75s, 20 of the 5-inch Senkos. Ned rigs we ended up with, let's see here, 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 40, 56, 64 Ned rigs there. And then these little beavers, there's 6 in a mold, and it looks like there's 5 of them there, so we got 30 of those. And then we ended up with 15 of the knuckle draggers, which is the big creature bait. We ended up with 32, 64 of the punching crawls. Then 16 brush hogs. And then 30 of the twin tail, they look like the Strike King twin tail grubs. So quite a few baits. And then, oh yeah, and then the bonus Do It molds. I don't really like the way those molds pour too well, but I've been messing with them, trying to get them better. So ended up with what, 16 4-inchers, and probably the same thing for 5s and 6s of the Do It 6-inch mold. I'm a real big fan of how these molds shoot, though. These molds up here are made by Angling AI. So if you guys are wanting to get into injecting your own soft plastics, the Angling AI molds I would highly recommend. So last night with 8 cups of plastic, I shot these chartreuse and green pumpkin. So one side is chartreuse, one side is green pumpkin. And it's right at the 50-50 line, so it's a 50-50 green pumpkin chartreuse. See some of the worms, you know. But yeah, that was 8 cups of plastic. So in a gallon and a half, I've made what's on these top 3 shelves. So plus what my wife just demolded. I was slightly off on my ratio, so we ended up with 3 or 4 different molds shooting watermelon only. So that's how many baits you can make with a gallon and a half in about 3 hours of your time.